Guess who finally made their 12-week year plan? Greetings, good day, welcome or welcome back. As you may or may not know, I am Deanna. I am a project manager of development in addition to being a grants consultant. And I finally made a 12-week year plan for 2024. What this plan is, or from what I took from it, is operating with SMART goals and utilizing them over a 12-week time frame. Today, we'll be doing a walkthrough of my plan of what goals I gave myself to execute over the next 12 weeks. More specifically, I am only going to show you guys my week 1, which will act as my template for my weeks 2 through 12 as well. The point of this 12-week year plan is to really hyper focus on very specific measurable goals that I want to achieve, but instead of doing them on an annual calendar, I am going to do it within 12 weeks. I mean, duh, right? I cannot take credit for this cute ass template. My sister friend was responsible for making this. Shout outs to her. If you would like to utilize the template, and I highly recommend that you do so, make sure to check the link in my description to take you right to it. As I said, we are making sure that our goals are SMART, which means they are specific, measurable, actionable, reasonable / realistic, and in a time frame. With that being said, goal number 1 is to reach 5K on YouTube. Now, though I've been on YouTube since last year, I was not disciplined enough. I didn't do what I needed to do. And it's an amazing platform that I would love to utilize in my life more, both professionally and personally. And it's a collection of my life that I could look back on years later. So I want to build it and take it much more seriously. 2, I want to make sure to eliminate debt. Now, with me also getting rid of debt, that means I want to just get much better control of my overall spending. And I want to be much more intentional when I'm swiping my credit card. Number 3, I want to accomplish a straight leg headstand. If you ever watched any of the videos on my channel, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be doing yoga. And not too long ago, I was able to accomplish a headstand, but it would be what my yoga instructor would say in like a little egg form, but I never was able to fully strengthen my legs. It takes a lot of core strength, a lot of back and muscle strength, leg control, and I want to do that. So I am. Now that we know my goals, let's walk through the tactics and the weekly blueprint that I'll be utilizing to accomplish them. For my first goal of hitting 5K on YouTube, I want to first make sure that I'm uploading 4 shorts every week, and 2, make sure that I'm uploading 2 long form videos each week as well. I'm not capturing enough, and if I am, I'm definitely not sharing enough, and as a result, my platform is not where it could be at. So I'm going to make sure to be much more consistent and share on a much more frequent basis. 3 is to build out my content calendar and to make sure that I am conducting weekly updates. I know for me that not having a content calendar laid out and having a plan of execution when it comes to creating and posting, that's exactly why I get caught up, and then sometimes I have absolutely nothing to upload, and we not trying to do that. Last, I want to make sure that I respond and engage weekly. The simple fact is that if I am not engaging, if I'm not responding to people, if I'm forgetting to acknowledge something or someone in my comments or in my messages and such, that's only hurting me. I have to engage to create engagement, so I'm going to make sure that I'm much more diligent about that. So for goal number 1, my blueprint for that for the week is as follows. First is to edit and post a short, and I will be brainstorming and having topics ready to go the week prior. 2 is to have a final YouTube video drafted, which will be edited the week prior. So, I just have to make final touches, upload it, make sure I have a cover, and schedule it for Wednesdays, because I plan to make sure that my videos go out on Wednesdays and Sundays. 3 is to create a description template for all of my YouTube videos and a music folder. Just having this done in advance will make my life so much easier and make staying consistent that much more realistic. And lastly, I want to build and finalize my content calendar. I have a lot of things that's just like living in my head, or I already have content and stuff that's recorded, but I haven't laid out a plan for it. So I will be making sure to do that. For Tuesdays, first, I will be again editing and posting a short. 2, scripting and filming a YouTube video because I want to stay ahead of the game. And 3, editing at least 50% of the YouTube video that I just filmed. And as you can see, I put in my notes is don't forget the cover. If it's anything that holds me back every time is forgetting to do a cover, and then I'm scrambling last minute to do so. So we're gonna get that done ahead of time. On Wednesdays, I will continue editing the video from yesterday and make sure that it's fully completed and uploaded and will be scheduled for Sunday. And in addition, I will be editing 50% of my upcoming life vlog. Thursdays, we're going to edit and post another short, and we're going to fully complete editing our life vlog. Fridays will be for our 4th short. We will review our content calendar for the upcoming week and making sure that we have everything that we need to ready to go. It will be a final review of our upcoming vlog, which will then get scheduled for the following Wednesday, and to review and respond to any comments and messages if applicable. As you can see, on Saturdays, I'm giving myself a break from the screen, so we're going to breathe, stretch, shake, and let it go. Sundays will be utilized to start preparing for the upcoming week. I'll be drafting some TikToks, some shorts, scheduling some YouTube editing time throughout the week, because I do have a full-time job and I am a consultant. So I need to make sure that I am blocking off my calendar accordingly. For goal number 1, at the end of each week as a check-in, I'll be making sure that I have 4 shorts uploaded, 2 YouTube videos uploaded, content calendar built and up to date, and lastly, I have responded to and engaged all comments, messages, etc. Goal number 2, to eliminate debt. The tactics that I put together for myself, I believe will increase my streams of revenue. First is to connect with 2 potential clients per week. For me, this can mean individuals like leaders of organizations, CEOs, executive directors, but that could also mean entire companies, corporations, and organizations. Second is to post 2 educational TikToks and shorts weekly, in addition to posting at least 1 educational long form on YouTube weekly. Platforms have helped me engage with the right audience, which has led to clientele, in addition to me having pretty high responses on the informational videos that I provide. So I would like to really sit and take the time to dive into those more and just build up my audience even more. Fourth is to make sure that I am updating my budget planner on a weekly basis. When I was consistently tracking my expenses, I was much more disciplined with my spending, because hello, I'm looking at how much money I'm spending and I'm chilling as a response. So let me chill. 5 is to only dine out once a week, if I'm even dining out. I should have groceries in my fridge. There's food at home. I don't need to be eating out every other day, especially multiple meals a day. And last tactic to coincide with that is intentional meal planning, grocery shopping, and prepping. I can't tell y'all how many times I go blind shopping in Trader Joe's or in Aldi, any grocery store. I kind of just walk in there. Even if my brain has a plan, even sometimes when I have a list, I deter from it. But we not doing no more blind shopping. It stops today. Now, my weekly blueprint for goal number 2 is on Mondays. I will be making sure to update my budget planner. And 2, I will be collecting upcoming/current grant opportunities, which will be utilized for the educational content I talked about. Just like people want to learn more about how to grow as a grant seeker, and they want to know best practices for being a project manager and such, they also want to know where the money is at. And I will be telling people that as well. On Tuesdays, we're going to pitch to 2 organizations or corporations, and we're also going to edit and post our educational TikTok and short. Just a note to myself, they will probably be a reflection of the long form videos, just so people are A, able to get little snippets, but B, also have access to a much deeper dive to the topic that I'll be talking about that week. Wednesdays, I actually gave myself a little break. Thursdays, we right back at editing and posting our 2nd educational TikTok and short. We get another break on Friday and Saturday, because who doesn't love having an extended break? And then on Sunday, we're back to meal planning, grocery shopping, and prepping for the week, in addition to making sure that our educational YouTube video is completed and shared. Because I will be staying ahead of the game, all this stuff will be scheduled ahead of time, and I just got to make sure that it's live. For my weekly check-in for goal number 2, I would be making sure that I have connected with 2 potential clients, have uploaded 2 educational TikToks and shorts, have uploaded 1 educational YouTube video, making sure that my budget planner is fully up to date, to have meal planning, grocery shopping, and prepping complete, and lastly, if I do dine out, to make sure that it is only once a week. For my final goal of accomplishing a straight leg headstand, tactics that I'll be utilizing is: first, morning yoga and meditation daily; 2, 2, strength training 3 to 4 times a week. 3, healthy eats and snacks. Because let me tell you, I can have a really healthy meal, but then I'm gonna go grab me some Cool Ranch Doritos, and I gotta cut that out, or at least cut back. 4 is nightly devotional time or journaling with God. I've been feeling very incomplete, and I know it's because I haven't been talking to my Lord and Savior as much as I need to, and I gotta cut it out. 5 is to schedule cooking time for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And lastly is to make sure that I am drinking 90 ounces of water every single day. I can literally feel how dehydrated I am. I'm dry. Like, you know that episode of SpongeBob where he's fiending for water? I need it! That's me. My blueprint for the week for goal number 3 is kind of consistent throughout each and every day. So Mondays, we will obviously be starting with yoga, following by meditation. I will be doing strength training for the lower body. I will make sure to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner scheduled for the entire week, and to make sure that I got veggies in every meal. Like, I haven't been feeling like much of an adult lately because I have not been eating enough vegetables. Like, I can't call myself a grown-up until I get it together or figure it forever. Then at night, I will be doing my devotional right before bed because I tried doing it in the morning and I'm way too distracted. So I feel like at night would be a much better time. And then lastly, as I said, I will be drinking plenty of water throughout the day, and I will make sure to set alarms and to make sure that I am listening to them and tracking my water intake so I know that I hit those 90 ounces before I lay down. As you can see, Tuesday is the same besides scheduling eating time because I already did that yesterday. Wednesdays, I will use that as a rest day from my strength training. As y'all saw in my notes, I am easing back into it. I could relax a little bit. I don't gotta go ham off rip. It's not healthy, and I know I'm only gonna suffer if I wild out off rip. Thursdays, same schedule, but since we're doing lower body on Monday and upper body on Tuesdays, Thursdays will be dedicated to a full body strength training workout. Friday, same layout, same schedule, but I will be resting for the remainder of the week. This is my first time easing back into strength training after many moons, so I will be taking it easy the first week. Saturday we'll have again the same layout, but my yoga session will be a little bit shorter. Again, I am easing my way into being much more consistent with the practice, and overexerting my body is not going to help at all. Plus, yoga is exercising. Like, yes, I am building up my flexibility and mobility, but I am also working my muscles. So though I am doing it every day, I will be taking much lighter sessions on the weekends. And the same thing for Saturday goes for Sunday. For my weekly check-ins for goal number 3, I will make sure to do yoga every morning, meditate every morning, strength training 3 times a week, having devotional and journaling time every night, to have scheduled and ate a healthy breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack every single day. Like, I gotta eat every day, so wow, come on, Deanna. And lastly, making sure that I drink 90 ounces of water daily. If I hit everything, then my weekly score should be 18, and we're gonna try our best to strive for a perfect week for each of the 12 weeks. However, if we do mess up, we are still going to praise ourselves for what we did do and find grace for what we still need to accomplish. That is my 12-week year plan. As I said, I will be starting this upcoming Monday. If you have not built a 12-week year plan for yourself and you are curious about doing that, one, it's not too late to start. I didn't start January 1st, and neither do you. You don't even have to start this upcoming Monday. You can start whenever your plan is built out and ready to go. If you are interested in the template that I use, as I said, my homegirl made it. Check the description for it. Utilize it. It's fire. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, like, and share. And tune in next time. We'll see if I get a perfect score next week or not. Bye.